Hey guys, SirNoctowl here with Pokemon Storm Silver, video number 1. This is the first video for the DarkraiWalkthroughs channel, so I'm pretty excited about this. Anyway, this game just came out about a week or so ago. It's a hack by Drano60, a hack of Pokemon Soul Silver, obviously. Yeah, it was released along with Sacred Gold, which is its counterpart. So yeah, it should be pretty fun. One thing I'm doing different in this playthrough that I don't typically do is I'm actually speeding up the game to 1.5 times speed, just, you know, so I can get, you know, through it quicker, through a little bit quicker, so that I don't have, like, you know, 100 videos for a playthrough. Because remember Blaze Black? Or I did a walkthrough of Blaze Black, and it came out to like 91 videos or something crazy like that. So I'm gonna try and make sure that doesn't happen with this one. Anyway, yeah, this is a hack, and basically you can catch all the Pokemon, all 493 Pokemon in this game, or the 493 Pokemon that were out at the time of Generation 4. So yeah, and there's other little things have changed here and there, just kind of making the game more interesting, and in some cases also just better. Like right here, we've already gotten the running shoes and the bicycle, so that's pretty awesome. And the GB sounds, which are the Hoenn and Sinnoh sounds, which make different Pokemon appear. And as I usually do, I will put the Pokemon in the description that you can find on the places that I cover in the video. So for this video, I probably won't do it just because we won't have any Pokeballs yet able to catch anything. So in the next video is where I'll start putting that in the description. So we've left home now, and the first thing we run into is Lyra and her Meryl. So we'll be seeing her a few times over the course of this game. And I think you can actually battle Lyra now in this game, which I don't think you could do before in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, now he's asking us to go see Mr. Pokemon and pick up whatever it was Mr. Pokemon has for us. So here are our choices: Chikorita, Totodile, and Cyndaquil. And I'm going to pick Totodile as my starter, just because Totodile is awesome. And yes, I will nickname Totodile. Let's see here, Totodile. He's a crocodile. Right, he's a little crocodile. Yeah, name him Mick. If you get the reference, that's awesome. And if you don't, Google crocodile and Mick. So he shows us there where we can heal our Pokemon there at the PC and that little machine back there. So that's pretty good. And now this guy is going to stop us and give us potions, which is also good because potions come in handy, especially early in the game like this where my Pokemon are pretty freaking weak. Yeah, it's adorable. Totodile. Mick. You know, I really should have thought that through, because for alligator, you know, gator. There's an alligator for alligator. Crocodile, I don't know. Alright, so we go home. If you don't go home, you'll be stopped by that one person, and she'll tell you to go home. So you need to go home. And she'll give you, your mom will give you the PokeGear and tell you how to use it if you don't know how. And yeah, that's basically what you use to call people. So that's pretty awesome. I'm not used to playing like the emulator this fast, so you'll notice I kind of tend to miss doors and pathways and stuff. Just kind of getting used to the new speed of the game. So anyway, Professor Elm gives us his number for the PokeGear. And here's our first wild encounter ever. It's a Rattata. So I'll send in Mick to deal with this. He uses Tail Whip, and I'll use Scratch. Mick actually learns Water Gun, I think, at level 6. I don't know about the other starters if they learn something at level 6 too, but Totodile will learn Water Gun at level 6, which is kind of cool. Only thing about Totodile though is his attack is higher than his special attack, so yeah, I'll tend to use Scratch more often than Water Gun just because for that reason. But I should probably use Water Gun because it's got stabbed. I don't know. Anyway, we run through here, and one thing he's done is he's kind of cleared this path for us, so we don't have to go all the way around just to get to Cherry Grove. We could just go through that little thing there. I think there was like a cut bush there at one point, and he moved it. Drayano moved it. So here's the guide, gent. If you've played Spirit Gold, or if you watched my Spirit Gold playthrough on my SirNoctowl channel, you remember that his dialogue was just a little bit different in Spirit Gold. But for these new games, Drayano has kind of cleaned it up a little bit. Or really just put it back to what it was before. So since we already have the running shoes, he gives us the old rod, so that's pretty good. That lets us go ahead and start catching some water types if you don't already have one. I already have one, obviously, but you know, if you don't have one and you want one, there you go. So just kind of going around talking to the people here in town. Let's see, I really don't need to rest my Pokemon because I used the potion on Totodile, so he's already at full health. I'll just talk to everyone in the Pokemon centers. It's a really good idea, especially in this hack, to talk to everyone in the Pokemon centers because, you know, that can be pretty, you know, useful, especially in this game because a lot of them will like give you stuff and stuff like that. So I'm in here in the Pokemon Mart now, and yeah, gonna buy some potions, antidotes, paralyzed heals. Is there anything else? No, please come again. Alright. It's a good thing to have potions and antidotes and paralyzed heals, because you never know when you'll use them. I wish you could buy awakenings already at this point in the game, but apparently you can't. I don't think you can actually buy awakenings until you get to Azalea Town. So he gives us the map card. We've pretty much done everything there is to do in Cherry Grove City. Not really much of a city as far as doing stuff. So we'll go on this way because Mr. Pokemon's house is up this route, which I believe is Route 30. So there's a Tailo level 4. I'm gonna go ahead and battle most of these wild Pokemon just so Mick can gain experience. Taylor uses Peck, Scratch. Gonna use Peck again, maybe? Yeah, Peck, Scratch. Whoa, critical hit. Scratch. Alright. And he's at level 6. Awesome. Yep, he learned Water Gun. Okay, let's see what this is. A potion. Cool. And you might as well go in this house because if you don't, the guy will come out and stop you. So you might as well just go on in there and talk to him. So you can use apricorns to make Pokeballs. So he gives us a box to collect apricorns with. And now we'll go outside and take his apricorn. Okay, so there's all kinds of different color apricorns. And the different apricorns make different Pokeballs, just kind of, you know, depending on what you want to use it for. Anyway, here's another Tailo, level 4. So let's see here what Mick can do. Tailo will use Focus Energy. Doesn't quite get him into the yellow. Tailo keeps using Focus Energy. And that's it. Awesome. Yeah, Mick's gonna get to level 7 here pretty quickly. Alright, here's a wild Metapod for Mick to battle. These things... Ooh, critical hit. These things will keep using Harden, which raises their defense. So, I mean, if I had been thinking straight, I would have just used Water Gun, because that's a special move, and Harden won't affect it any, but I keep using Scratch just because I don't know why. But the nice things about these Metapods and Kakunas is that they can't attack you. So, and when you do knock them out, they give you pretty decent experience. So, they are a good Pokemon to use as trading posts. There I finally used Water Gun after, you know, I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, so quick look at his stats, and he's at level 7. Awesome. Oh, look who it is. Yes, my name is Matt. Who hails from Sinnoh. She's not just a Pokemon trainer who hails from Sinnoh. She is the champion of the Sinnoh region. She's like, you know, the Sinnoh champion, which is awesome. So now she's telling us the story about the trainer that went far and wide catching all the Pokemon to finally come across the Pokemon that the other Pokemon call God, which is, you probably know, as Arceus or Arceus, depending on how you say it. I never knew how to say it. But she gives us an Eevee, you know, just kind of because she sees potential in us and she wants to help. So yeah, we get an Eevee, so we get to nickname it. I nicknamed it Spike, which might give you a clue as to what I'm going to evolve it into. But yeah, Spike. Anyway, yeah. The way this game works is you can catch Arceus in this game, but it's really freaking difficult. You have to catch all the Pokemon, all 492 other Pokemon. So that involves, you know, evolving Pokemon, breeding Pokemon. You have to catch them all, and then you gotta do all this other stuff before you can even like find Arceus, before it'll even appear. So yeah, I don't know if I'm actually gonna do all that, but yeah, that's what you have to do if you want to find and catch Arceus, or Arceus, depending on how you say it, of course. Anyway, we finally gave Mr. Pokemon here the egg, no, we got the egg from Mr. Pokemon, I'm sorry. And now Professor Oak is telling us all about the Pokédex and why it's so awesome, and why we need to use it on our journey. That's fine. So that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Oh yeah, so we got to go back to New Bark Town. So we'll do that in the next video. Thanks for watching. See ya.